Hi everybody, another day at the office. Today we're going to drop in on one of our venue chats to Hannah Grosvenor at Newmarket Racecourses. Hannah, how are you doing?
Hi Judith, yeah, good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for giving us your time today. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do and what your job entails, and a little bit about your venue?
Absolutely, yeah. So I am a regional head of sales for the Jockey Club East. The East is made up of Newmarket Racecourses, Huntingdon, Market Racing and Nottingham Racecourse as well. Newmarket being the hub, hence why I am based there, and the majority of our team are based there, is also our conference and events facilities at Newmarket too. So my remit is to ensure that we are full every day with lots of different conferences and events. And when we're racing, which is obviously what we're primarily there for, that our hospitality suites and restaurants and enclosures are obviously full with customers.
So very different times for you, but the show has to keep going and you have to keep the. How are you coping with lockdown?
I'll be really honest, in the first 2 weeks were very bizarre for me. I am obviously a commercial manager. I have quite a big team. I have a very lively team, and we work really closely together in our office. So splitting everybody up and working completely on our own was it was an interesting couple of weeks to start with, to be completely honest, and working out obviously what everybody was doing and actually not having that one-to-one interaction as we absolutely love on a day-to-day basis, and also with our customers, of course, when they're at our venues having events. So first few weeks of lockdown was odd for all of us. I would say now I've definitely settled into working from home, which is brilliant. I've now kind of got myself set up in our conservatory, which is fab. It's natural daylight every day, so that's good. And the team are also now very settled. They have a good structure, and they obviously know what they're doing. So yeah, we're strange to start with, but now finally starting to feel settled in lockdown.
Yeah, adapting really quickly, like as you have to in these circumstances. Can you share with us any personal mechanisms that you've used for just getting through these moments?
So previously I had obviously, as so many people do, I'd have weekly exercise classes, sort of regimented Monday, Wednesday, Friday with a group of people, which obviously I now can't go to because everywhere is completely shut down. So I've made a real conscious effort to ensure that I have a routine of exercise. I've become addicted to counting steps, so much so that I bought myself a exercise watch so that I can monitor it every single day. It's quite good because it vibrates, in actual fact, when I've been sat down for too long, so I have to get up and stretch. But that's definitely a good habit, that's for sure. I think that the first few days at home, like many, and I've seen lots of this on the internet, I just found myself in the kitchen a lot, having lots of tea and coffee and having a tea and biscuit break far too often. So now I've managed to get myself into the habit of not doing that quite so much, and actually get a bit of routine and make sure that I'm doing as much exercise as possible.
Sounds like you've got a really good structure there, and yeah, I am totally with you. So need to move away from the kitchen a little bit more.
I need to put a lock on the fridge.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell us about your lockdown office then. I can see you're in your conservatory.
Yes, so in actual fact, this is my second office move since I've been home in lockdown. Started off in our kitchen. My partner is upstairs in our spare bedroom, but I started off in the kitchen and just found that I was not able to split up work-life balance as easily in there. I'd have kind of shut down the kitchen at the end of the day, and then it just made more sense for me to come into the conservatory. Also very nice, obviously, with the weather at the moment, which is lovely. So yeah, I'm in my conservatory. There are lots of building tools and bits and bobs in here at the moment because I'm doing a bit of a refurb on our house. So tried my hardest to keep the space as tidy as possible. Any of my team will tell you that I'm a bit of a neat freak, so I do quite like to have a neat space. So adapting to that has been interesting as well, in actual fact. But yeah, it's nice and bright and airy.
Oh, it sounds like you've made it home already then. Yeah. You must be missing the office back at Newmarket. What do you miss most about the venue and being there?
I definitely miss the team the most. Obviously, we have a huge venue, indoor and outdoor space, but and so many customers come and going all the time, whether it's a race day or a concert or an event. But the one thing I definitely miss the most is being with my team every single day. We're doing this all the time. We're doing Zoom calls. I'm on the phone. We're on WhatsApp, all that kind of stuff. But actually, being with them in person, troubleshooting, planning, talking about the future, obviously selling, what we do. I miss that the most, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think in all of these calls, everybody that I've spoken to, it's just having that, everybody just loves being around people and
exactly
that. And as much as we love our lockdown partners, they don't quite to the in terms of our work ethic sometimes. Yeah. So who are you locked down with at the moment?
So my lockdown partner is my partner Brian. He's working from home upstairs. Again, he is suffering from the same withdrawal symptoms as I am. He works really closely with his team in his London office. Really struggling to come to terms with video conferencing, calls all the time. He's very used to just being in an office with a team of people like I am. So been interesting transition for both of us, but we've made a real effort actually to move to our kitchen to have lunch together at the same time, and we kind of have a tea break in the morning and then mid-afternoon, which is brilliant. So that breaking the day up is quite good, and it makes us both concentrate a little bit more productive. But yeah, so Brian, my partner, and also my 10-month-old Labrador puppy Douglas, who is keeping us entertained during the day, which is good.
Oh, wonderful. So have you been learning anything new, any new skills during lockdown? I don't know about you, but I've probably been a little bit even more busy than I am in the office. So I'm quite jealous of everyone that's learning new skills and languages.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a really interesting one. So as many companies have obviously done, there's lots of team members within our company that are currently furloughed. So there's lots of different skill sets within our team that unfortunately the team members aren't necessarily working at the moment. Therefore, the ones that are remaining are having to pick up obviously lots of bits that they would previously do. So when you talk about skill set and things, I've learned how to use some of our systems that I'd never used before, which has been really exciting. One thing I've actually done with the team members who are currently furloughed is make sure that we have weekly phone calls. And each week we try and do something where we learn something new every week. So talk about learning new skills. My test for them last week was to learn how to say a sentence, a very generic sentence in a different language. So I gave each member of the team a different language to go away and learn. So we had a Friday morning call, 10 o'clock, and then we picked up again at around 5 in the evening. And everybody had a day to go away and learn this sentence in their language. And that was absolutely hilarious. It was brilliant. Everybody including myself, everybody had made such a great effort. A brilliant idea. Highly recommend. Entertaining as well.
Oh, I think some of these skills will be useful to bring back into the office when we're all together again.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
There's no doubt about it that it's been a really difficult time for venues and destinations, but obviously event organisers are also having a terrible time at the moment. What would be your message at the moment to event organisers and planners?
Yeah, but every day I'm speaking to different agencies, different event organisers, and the one message I say is that we're still here. We are preparing for the future. We're still taking inquiries, and I'm certainly taking inquiries for the latter part of the year, and obviously all of next year and beyond. We are, as a venue and as a group of collection of venues, working hard to ensure that we have the right policies in place, social distancing, the right sort of up-to-date audio-visual facilities for people to be able to remotely connect to our conferencing and events in the future. So we're still here. The messages, we're still here. We still want to be working with you. We're certainly still taking inquiries, and we're kind of thinking as hard as we possibly can about what the future is going to look like.
Sounds great. Some good forward planning. I guess a lot of it is unknown, and
exactly.
I know that so much preparation is being put in place when day one does come around.
That's right.
About that, what's the first thing you're going to do when you get back into your venue?
Well, after I've squeezed all my team members and welcomed them back into the office, which I'm very excited to do, we will, a couple of years ago, we did a venue showcase where we invited lots of people that had never been to our venue onto site, and so we invited them down for the day to trial our food and see our space and check out our sort of audio visual capabilities, all that kind of stuff. I would love to do one of those again. I think we've already discussed doing that later on in the year, but almost taking it a step further, so that showcasing our new capabilities and how we're going to have to really future-proof our business and show to everybody what we're going to be doing to make sure that your conferences are safe, they're enjoyable, they're interactive, and that we will be a good venue to come to and be prepared for events in the future and what they may look like. So a showcase event is definitely something that I would like to do when we are ready to open our doors again.
Sounds fantastic, and I think it'll be a sellout because everybody will be just desperate to get out and meet each other.
I hope so.
See what you guys are up to. So thanks so much, Hannah, for giving us your time today. And before we close, giving all of the people that I talked to an opportunity to tell us 3 great things about your venue. So I'll count you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Outdoor space, including ample parking. Number 2, our awesome audio-visual capabilities, again thinking ahead. And number 3, our incredibly experienced and dedicated team, events team, salespeople on site.
Fantastic, great elevator pitch there. You take care, Hannah, and
thank you, Judith, and you.
See you soon.
Take care, see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.